are someone who is well known within your community, whether people really acknowledge that or not. You come across as someone who's like the boy next door, the girl next door energy, but you're also someone that's really quite phenomenal. Like, it's like hard for people to really miss you at the same time, but you have this quality of humbleness to you, and you're a very charitable person. So it's like people approach you and sometimes maybe disrespect you, but it's not necessarily always completely an insult. It's almost as if they just feel very familiar, like you feel very familiar to you, you feel very familiar to them here. But it's like you have this high spiritual ranking, and you have a lot of talent. There's this energy, though, that there's been a lot of heartbreak in the past, and there's been a lot of situations that you haven't been able to leave and that you've been kind of trapped in. And people haven't believed that you've been able to leave situations. But I do see that you've left now. You've overcome a lot. And you have left those situations weird. Like, it's been like people feel like you're so strong that they're like can't believe that you haven't been able to escape certain situations. And then at other times it's like, wow, how did, like, they're so strong that they got out of that situation when it comes down to it. And when the actual energy, like the actual facts come out about the situation, people are like, I misjudged that situation, and they still got out of it. So you really shake things up. People are very like inspired by you because you're someone who's very determined, and you've like not just lived and survived, but you've thrived, and you're happy, and you have a good attitude, and you're humble, and you haven't really changed physically, mentally, emotionally. You haven't really changed much. You know, you've kept that essence, and people are like, think you're magic. You know, you just get better and better with the years that go by. But you face a lot of injustice, and people realize that. They see, like, how do they continue with so much injustice that they've gone through? But then at the same time, people think you're so lucky. It's like you live a life of dichotomy. There's so many different things that people, when they see you, it's like bittersweet energy. And you don't really need to subscribe to either one. And I don't feel like you do. I don't feel like you're someone who likes labels too much, or goes with one way, or even labels yourself as going in the middle for anything in life here. You know, you're very like, you know, you're solitude at times, but you're also going. It's like your life is, you have so many chapters to your life. Your life has been so nuanced, and there's been so many different chapters of your life, and like just drastically different lifestyles or situations that you've been in, or how you've been in your life. It's hard for people to pin you down, yet you still say the same. It's really hard. People can't box you in. So there's a lot of judgment sometimes, or distance. But I'm hearing that a lot of this distance is not from actual hostility. It's from admiration, or just fear for the most part. And sometimes people strike at you before they feel like you'll strike at them energy. Maybe you feel like you have to extend that smile first before you get the good energy back, and it can be exhausting here because you don't know. It doesn't necessarily even always guarantee that either. Sometimes your kindness gets taken as weakness. So sometimes you're in this in-between place where you come across to people as very nonchalant, but it works for you because you still get noticed. You know, people see you doing your own thing. Like, people at the end of the day, though, I feel like they see you doing your own thing. You're minding your own business. You have heart, and you do care about people at the end of the day. You do help even when you probably need more help than most people in terms of, like, support. But you're very connected to Source. You're very connected to Source, and that's why you shake people up. So there's a good way if they want to take it that way. It's a very good thing. The changes that you help make people come out of stalemate energy. You know, you help people come out of this energy, and kind of connect with their higher self if that's what they choose to do here, and their intuition here. But it's up to them whether they want to stay in the cold or not a lot of the time.